Recently, you unboxed the LifePro two-person sauna, and the review was a little bit,
sketch.
Yeah.
Tried to put a pry bar on the bottom, but ended up chipping the piece. There's a bunch of brands where I complain about this, and right now you're gonna see why.
You've also tested the Costco
Yep.
two-person and one-person.
This is what drives me nuts. That's a real two-person. A Costco 1 to 2 person is still like 8 inches narrower than that thing. So it's not a true, but this is not my fault. Look at the listing yourself.
But you've tested them both out. After assembling the LifePro, you still need time to sweat in it. A lot of people are wondering which one to buy, because one's $2,500.
We like the way it looks. Like, it looks cool. The walls are beefy. If you look at the Costco walls, they're like, I mean, you can see me holding them with one hand. I can't do that with this. These are beefy walls. The aesthetic of it, I like. Inside, I like the glass. I mean, we pointed out all the stuff that I didn't like, but now that it's kind of like sitting and we're not working through the frustration of putting it together, because if you buy this, you're probably gonna have some frustration putting it together. Caught me off guard compared to the one person. The one person has a better heater layout than this.
Better heater layout.
Because of where those glass panels are at.
Easy assembly.
Piece of cake to put together. I think there was a different product designer on this than the other.
All right, what was your experience putting it together? Because there was a whole day where you put it together without me.
Which I have done for 7, 8 years.
With how many saunas?
A lot. A lot.
You've seen all the varying types of ways
Yep.
they go together, the different slip latches, the buckles, all that crap. What about this particular one made you so frustrated?
Well, if you look at the install videos, when I was behind it trying to put the walls together and the one side would keep slipping off of the floor, there was nothing to keep the wall from flopping. So I would get it nice and tight, I'd get it in its position, and then I'd work my way around and put the next wall on. And then it wrecks everything that I just did.
Once you got the walls locked together, the walls wanted to stay.
Yeah.
But the floor just kept moving. Every bump, every time you try to get a wall on, anytime anything would move, the floor would literally slide out from underneath the structure.
I think if there was ever an addendum that I would put in the install video, like a cheat code, it would be like zoomed in on our feet from the front view, where you're on one side and you have your foot and you're literally pressing to keep the two, and I'm doing the same thing on my side. That way, it's almost like having a C-clamp on the walls with the floor, and then we can work with the face. But I mean, if we were to try to get our grandparents to do that, this is not realistic.
No, I wouldn't. This is not a sauna that I would tell my parents to get at all.
Yeah, well, just for mobility reasons. Like, you got to pinch your feet, hold this thing in place, and now your arms are free to move. But there's really nothing for you to grab. So like your thumb wants to slip in there, and then you or me is going to put pressure, and we're going to pinch each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I was
So
there.
it's like this orchestra of unison that has to, I'm like, there has got to be a better way.
Right on the other side of you is the Rocky Mountain. I love the open window. I love the frameless corner. I love that. But when you close the Rocky Mountain door and
Solid.
you close the LifePro door, there is a noticeable difference. Rocky Mountain is only what, $2,000 more for the two-person?
Yeah, and I get the conundrum right there, because like for a lot of people, $2,000 more is a lot. But then we're just scared to say this is awesome because we don't think it's awesome. And then if you go buy it and we said it's awesome, you're gonna be like, dude,
This is not.
what's wrong with you guys? So it's this hard. We would probably spend the extra money and get the higher quality thing. If that's not right for everybody, we just want to make sure and be like, hey, this looks cool. There's gonna be some pitfalls. One of the things I wanted to ask you though is, do you remember putting the Costco together?
I do.
Do you remember how we had to do it away from the wall? And we did it wrong, but we were supposed to do it in reverse. It has the same type buckles on the front flange wall. And then you put the walls together.
Is that where you got the idea to do the front wall first?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
I got the idea from the Costco, but the Costco wasn't any better. We just did it in reverse.
I also think that it helped that we built it on carpet originally.
Because it doesn't slide around.
Yes.
Yeah. But remember how it wanted to come apart when we went to slide it?
Yep.
So pro and con.
Same thing basically.
Yeah.
I would say that the only thing that made the Costco easier than the LifePro to put together might have been the size. I know they say it's a one to two person.
In the door and the handle and all that. I would take these walls over the Costco. I would take this design over the Costco, and I would take this heater layout. The heater layout in this about the same as a Costco.
It's got 4 heaters though.
Except for the one person Rejuvicure smokes the Costco. And I don't think the one person walls are this thick. These are 1.5 inch walls. These are hefty. I think what we should do is do what we always do. Reserve judgment. I mean, we have unboxing and assembly judgments already. Reserve judgment on the rest of it until we spend more time using it and truly see. Because if we compare them again and the sweat really is that much better, because that's what happened with the one person, right? You might love, I'm a Costco member. I buy stuff from there all the time. You might love to buy stuff from Costco, but if you try the LifePro one person and you go back into Costco one person, you're gonna be like, yeah, never again. It's less money, it works better, it's easier to put together. Basically in our testing, they're pretty much equal, except the heat performance in the LifePro is better. First impressions of heat performance here, because of the heater layout, is not as solid as the one person. I think that's what's tripping us up. If it was identical, we'd probably be like, yeah, putting it together sucks, but once you get it together.
With the Costco specifically, I mean, you put the Costco one through its paces. You even did a whole thing where you upgraded the heat performance because it sucked.
Yep.
Do you see any similar designs in this two-person that we found in that one person, or that 1 to 2 person Costco?
Well, I immediately see a couple things that I have to work with, meaning I could put heat lamps in the ceiling, but I also have this weird little looking front wall thing. That's just wood inside. So I could mount whatever I want to that. So I could drill a small little hole through the ceiling and then put an extra heater on that front wall, probably boost the performance of this thing to where it blows everything else out of the water in its price range. But then now we're into the two camps of people. They're like, well, I just bought a brand new sauna and you're drilling holes in it. And it's like, well, I don't know what you want, because if you spend $2,000 more, you get it with it already done.
That's what I was gonna say. It's, if you threw a heater on that corner, like a patio heater, that's basically the heat layout, besides the bench heater. It's basically the heat layout of that sauna that's the Rocky Mountain that's next to it.
I think that's the conundrum everybody wants, though. They're like, well, I want all that, but I want it for $2,500 and I want it already done for me.
That ain't gonna happen.
Because that's the resistance, right? It's like, well, I just bought this thing and now you're telling me to get a drill out, drill holes in it, put screws in it and everything else. And it's like, well, if you want that. Between the two, Costco and the LifePro, I'm taking the LifePro. For one thing, the walls. I really didn't like that wall construction of the other one. The heater layout is basically the same. This control panel is way better. And I think the Costco had the speaker awful.
Horrible.
These aren't great, a little better.
So between the two, what are we looking at on price? So the 1 to 2 person was what,
So the 1 to 2 person Costco is like $2,000, $19.99. This is $24.99. And then I think a 2 person bigger Costco is same, $24.99.
So we're looking at same price range.
Same price range, but look and feel better.
Yes, I was gonna say for the same price range, I'm choosing the LifePro too, because it looks like a better sauna.
I think our hesitation too is we need long-term seat time in this.
Yes.
Before we jump the gun and be like, that glass thing in the front with the door is not an issue, right? So we need to torture test that quite a bit. Our hesitation is like, we're forecasting what are potentials. They're not actively happening right this second. It's not so cut and dry for me, where you compare this to the Rocky Mountain, that is a way better option. You gotta pay for it, but half of this stuff that people are talking about, how do I make my Costco hotter, and
literally you spend $2 more grand and you never have to replace your sauna.
Yep.
That's the crazy thing for me, is that if you're in the $2,500 price range, if you go up to $3,500, you can get that Rocky Mountain right in the background. And that's the craziest thing for me, is that I already have a sauna. I have the Heavenly Heat Eco. I love it. But if I were in the market for a sauna, I would not be shopping for a 2 person LifePro. I'd be shopping for the 1 person Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
Because the price is just dude, it's so competitive for what you get.
I think this is why the Q&As are so much easier for us, because you have a predefined, like, this is my budget, not movable, fixed budget. This is my install, requirements, and here are my limitations. So we have like boundaries to work within. Us just kind of free flowing on, well, what about this and what about this? There's a lot of different options and choices to account for. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that comparison and the final review on the LifePro.